Space, the final frontier. Welcome back to Space Engineers, and here we go, is the mighty SquadB flagship. It's been a while. Usually when you say that to someone, you say, hey mate, it's been a while. Usually you want to say, it's been a while because you're a bit of a dick. Well, in this case, it's not, because this game is awesome. We didn't forget about it. We just wandered casually off into a different direction. Let me show you what wonderful, what wonderful things have happened in Space Engineers since you last saw a video from my mind to your brain. This is just, the game's got incredibly good. Now let me explain why I stopped playing this game for a smidgen of time. It was because they came out with that Medieval Engineers and I thought, oh well, that's it, Space Engineers done. How wrong was I? Because actually they've made the game Space Engineers even better. And I'm going to show you what I have been doing within said game right now. So this game is awesome. It's pretty cheap as well. It's like £20. Usually reduced to about £10, which is about $15. And you can usually pick this up at a snip in the Steam sale. They always have sales on generally around holidays, and I think if you haven't got this game, just buy it because it's amazing. And I'll explain why, because if you haven't seen any of these videos before, then wow, you have a treat. Well, hopefully a treat, because this is one of our longest running series. We have done Space Engineers videos for EVs, and you're about to see that continued. Much has changed with the flagship, and let me show you what. So first off, if I want to give you the personal guided tour. First off, we're in creative mode, always creative mode, and everything you see before you today has been built by my fair hand in creative mode, which is bloody difficult, I might add. We have our bridge. Look at our fine mighty bridge, and if I just get in there again, you see down here we have all our commands, so I can switch gravity off. I can put my batteries on charge. I can switch all the air off. That's right, there's oxygen. I can switch my guns on. I can put a little warning sign. Listen to this. Isn't that amazing? So there we go. So this is a nice little addition. But this is our bridge, and I think I'm going to walk around. Now you'll notice we have, look at this fine little logo going on here. We'll explain how we did that in a bit. But it is the SquadB flagship. This is how it works. This is how it rolls. We then come into our hangar area. Looks a lot nicer now. Look at these walkways. I'm just going to do a quick circuit as I run around, and look at me role playing. Look at me role playing. This game, I just love it. So let's just jump down into our construction area, which is titled thusly. You'll probably notice that quite a bit's changed. The big one being oxygen. So you notice we've got an awful lot of oxygen going on now. Oxygen is a wonderful mechanic to the game. It makes the game a lot harder, and it also means good things just generally are happening. I really do like oxygen. It means you can actually pressurize a ship and live in your ship, and you need ice to make oxygen. So yeah, love that. We've got some arc furnaces, we've got some assemblers, and we've got obviously then 2 refineries, and then we've got more assemblers and so on. So generally this is making a very nice little production suite. We then have our title. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? This is all vanilla, by the way. I haven't got any mods running on this. We did run with mods, but not anymore. So we have, this is just no mods, but except I managed to change that picture, so yay. We have then our front of the ship. Now, I'll just be clear with you. There's no airtight hangar doors in this save because they are bugged. It peed me off a bit. These were airtight hangar doors here, where you see these wonderful, whatever they are, plates. Unfortunately, they just bugged out and they wrecked half my ship. So post in the comments if you know what that was. We might even just show that in a bit. But yeah, sadly, I don't know why that doesn't work. So we've had to make the vessel airtight. We've had to do that. So this is our hangar bay. This is where we store our ships. Nothing at the moment, so there we go. Every door we have in it has got sensors that automatically open and close it. That's right, I am Pimp Daddy. That's right. Let's go to here. So you can see here we can immediately, if I press the right button, we can take our helmet off. So I've just removed my helmet, which is obviously a very rude joke, and I'm not going to go down that route. But look, there you go. See what a fine beard I have. What a weird way I hold that gun, but there we go. So basically now you see I've got no oxygen because the ship's providing my oxygen, which is awesome. So we have a few open areas here. I'm doing a bit of renovation work here, so I was going to put some construction signs in there, but there we go. So we're into our engineering deck. Now you'll notice this has probably not changed a great deal from what you remember, but I put a lot of gantries in. So look, we now have a gantry bridge. That means I can transfer from the decks. I don't have to sort of mess about with the decks too much. We have our 4 reactors working quite nicely, and then we have, if I go up to the higher deck, we have our walkways, which I'm working on at the moment. Okay, so you can see here we have our walkways round. So amazing fun doing this lovely engineering section. I just loved. I really got a kick out of it. Now you may remember that this set of stairs here went up to the bridge, and oh no, not anymore. That's our mini bridge. The reason is that there's a bug in there that depressurizes the ship, so I've had to remove it. And unfortunately, I've moved my main bridge back to where we just started, which is here, which is looking rather swish. So let me refer you to the back of the ship. Let's just go all the way to the back, just come down a level, and in fact we'll go down one more level. In fact, we'll go all the way to the ground floor, and then we're into the newer part of the ship, which I haven't done too much with, but what I have done is, firstly, I built a wonderful automated internal and external airlock using the airtight hangar doors. They exploded, a lot of people died, a lot of damage. True story. So that didn't go too well, so I've had to basically block it up, which is not good. Then have my airlocks. I've built a whole set of airlocks. So you see here, I just need to reset it. So if as I come up, it then opens up this door, and then it closed that door. And oh my god, I haven't got a spacesuit on. What am I doing? Open! Open! Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going to die, aren't I? Oh my god, what have I done? There we go. So there you go. Look, I walked out without a helmet on, and yeah, I almost died. True story, bro. So we then have this, which is our basically a set of stairs. This is our crystal chandelier stairs up. Still not done a great deal with the back here. We've got another airlock here. Another airlock there. I do like the fact that you have to build airlocks. I think that's fantastic. We then have air regeneration systems here. Then we have our secondary bridge. This is our fire control, and as you can see, this one actually is airtight because we've got a high level of oxygen here. So you know that's worked quite well. Now I need to go and just put my helmet back on. So let's just go and do that now. As you can see, it's very... Oh, I haven't done sensors for these doors yet, so let's just go down to where we have, because I'm lazy. And let's just run through. So you can see the just open, sesame. I haven't done that door either. Long story. Let's just put our helmet on, because we're going to step outside. So we go to here, put our helmet on, eventually. There we go. So notice the SquadB orange, as naturally as you would expect. Now what I do need to do is, as I come to the back of the system here, I need to just plug into the conveyor system and pick up some oxygen. So you see here we have oxygen now. Oh, I'm full. That's probably why. Well, I've got 100 already, but you see oxygen is now a thing, and you can carry it in bottles, and that'll then replenish your supply. So let's have a translate out into... There we go. You see the air effect. That was pretty sweet, wasn't it? Just a quick tip. I put everything to 0.5 gravity so I don't die from falling anymore. Definitely recommend doing that. And then you'll notice that we have a kind of odd growth happening on the bottom of the ship. Well, this is for a reason, because I'm playing in creative, right? So I'm playing in an unlimited creative 64-bit mode, which means that I actually have the ability to basically move around. So I don't have a base, a station. I have a flagship with all the things that one could possibly want on it, and then I have a miner. And the miner, you'll notice, is basically a detachable... Think Thunderbirds. It's Thunderbird 2, basically. And as you'll notice here, if I just press number 3, clunk, there we go. So you see I'm now independent of the ship, and I can basically go mine. So that's the plan. And it works really well. I've had a few issues with this ship. This design has been refined continually to the point where it is an incredibly good miner. But anyway, let's redock. So I'm just going to put my merge blocks back on and clunk. There we go. So simple as that. Everything's battery, so I just need to put the batteries on recharge. Let me just see. I press 4. There you go. You see all the they should be recharging now. Anyway, I hope they are. Now the idea was, you remember that airlock I spoke of previously. This is where you would then come out of too. So Bit bummed that they don't work. Post in the comments if you know what I'm on about. If not, then don't worry, brah, because it is a shame they don't work. But they were buggy. They were not particularly trustworthy. So you can see I've had to block up all my my hangar doors, which sucks a little bit. So onto the roof, we have a lot of guns have been removed because guns affect performance like God knows what. So we've actually removed them. We've got my laser thingamajig, whatever you call that. So that's obviously where we can connect to some of the bases. And we then have this kind of higher, and this is the one I was speaking of earlier. This one just absolutely does not work. See here, it's just not pressurized. I can't get it to pressurize. There's a bug. Look, Stacey's saying there's a bug. It's one of these frames or panels here. I think is busted. So, yeah. A lot of the doors, it's funny really, with the inclusion of oxygen, doors have completely changed. You can't just have one door like that. First, because it just drains your oxygen significantly as well. So you see here, we can sort of translate. Ooh. Again, I need to work on some of these sensors. They're going a bit nuts. There we go. So, you know, a little bit of work needed on this top bit. I stopped trying after I got so fed up with it. I just gave up. So, yeah, the top bit needs a bit of work. So as you can see, what we do is we roam the asteroids looking for humanity, looking for help. None has ever come. We basically are on our own, except I found one station here. Let me show you this strange space station I found. This is probably the best bit about playing Space Engineers. It's like Minecraft when you go explore looking for things to find. This was by far one of the most exciting things that I found so far, and as you can see, I've only just discovered it. But it was a strange space station, which seemed to be kind of a modular build space station where you can actually unplug the modules. You see that? See, that's clever. I love that bit there. That's what we're going to replicate on our miner ship, because I think that's amazing. So you can see they've got the connectors and then the merge blocks. Really like that. But we can even get in this thing because you can see it's been damaged. Something has damaged this ship. This abandoned space station with a ship docked at it. Let me show you that ship. So as we come in here, oh no, it's not damaged. Oh well, never mind. I thought it was damaged. When I came here, I thought it was damaged, but no, there's no oxygen. Everything seems to be online because obviously those solar panels are doing a great job. They're absolutely brilliant, but I couldn't really tell you what the purpose of this station is. It's spooky, and I like it. I think this is obviously some form of hangar. That's looking pretty awesome. That's the sun, obviously. Just looks so good, doesn't it? I really, really like this. This has got to be one of the most exciting things of the game, is exploration and finding stuff like this. So post in the comments, tell me what you found. I've found only a few things so far, but this one was by far what blew my mind. And as you see, look, we've got like some kind of docking beacon there. That's lovely. And then we're onto the ship. So we're actually now on that ship. And as you can see, it's got a very long prow. It's not the biggest ship in the world, but it's quite well powered. But if we come here, so plug in. So there we go. There we go. We can actually steal this ship if we so wished. Now, I'm not going to, because there's no point, really. I can't see any use of this ship at all. All I know, as you can see, is that it's got a huge amount of stuff. And what I did do is I raided it for booty. So as you can see, if I hide that, as you can see, I've raided most of the things. I could steal the ammo. Oh, I didn't see that one. I think again, there's not much there. So you can basically find these stations for parts, which is obviously a good thing. But you can also strip them as well. But I just love the idea that there's a whole series of things in space that are just infinitely generated. I love that. I think that is brilliant. And I'm really quite excited about that. So there we go. So I think, you know, we could look around that ship forever. I'm not going to do that. Let's just go finish a look at the station. So if I just run all the way to the other end, there is some weird command and control center on the other end. But imagine finding this and then fighting over it. You know, trying to hack the central console, claim ownership of the turrets, set them to hostile. Oh my god, it would just be fun. I don't know what's up here. Let's have a look. Oh, you see, it's an observation tower. So if I sit there and go V, look at that. I mean, again, just brilliant, isn't it? Finding that, absolutely. Again, I didn't make this. This has just appeared. This is part of the game now. So you come across these kind of things. And, you know, the idea is I could quite honestly just sit here and decouple all the merge blocks and then just watch it explode. I'm not going to, though, because, and I know a lot of you are like, no, I'm not going to just yet. I think I've bookmarked this place. I've bookmarked it Strange Space Station, because it might be useful in the future. It might be something that, again, we can come back and actually use as a base. But because it doesn't have any refinery, at least I don't think it does. Look at this little detention cells. Look at that. Isn't that great? I love that. I think it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love it. And then you come into sort of like an open area observation deck. Loads of batteries everywhere. I'm just going to check it doesn't have a refinery actually. Ref. No. See? So it's kind of useless for us at the moment, but imagine just sitting and working on the station, pressurizing it, making it a bit of a military base. Oh, that'd be fun. So you just, thumbs up to this game. It is just so good. And if you haven't got it, if you haven't played it, this is like one of the cheapest games you'll ever play that will give you years of entertainment. Now, I've been playing this game for over a year now, and I'm not bored of it. I know I come and go from it, but I guarantee you it is worth playing. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Join us next time as we continue the mighty voyage of the Flagship SquadB.